Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. As I'm laying the cards out, I'll let you know that if you want to meet your spirit guide, I put together free meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters. You could check that link out. I'll either put it up in the corner or I'll put it in the comments down below. Okay, but Cancer, well, it looks like you're at a new start in life. You're taking a fresh start and starting something brand new. It does kind of look like your motivation behind it, though, is uh, an unwise choice. So, because you got the Dreamer card, which is the Fool card, which means like the start of a brand new journey. So that means like you're willing and able to go on the journey. And that's neat and that's cool because the Fool card is willing to go in with his like naivety, naiveness. Like, I don't know it all, but let's go on the journey. So it's good for you to start it. But what's crossing it is like an unwind choice. And underneath that, like why this is all coming up is because like it's more like you're afraid of being disappointed. You're afraid of being left out. You're afraid of missing out. So you're starting your brand new journey from a point of, well, I don't want to miss out, so I better go do this thing. That's kind of like, whipping yourself from the back instead of laying out a dangling carrot ahead of you. I want to start this journey, even though I don't know everything I need to know, because getting to the end will feel so good. So it's just kind of recognizing, like, start the new journey, yes, and we'll get into more details in the rest of the read. But just be aware of the starting energy point so that you can, like, kind of take this moment before you get too much further along your journey and, like, reset it so that you're going towards something, not trying to avoid something. Okay, in your recent past, it's kind of like you've hit a level of financial success that you're happy with, um, and that's what's gotten you to a place of being willing to take this new start and this new journey. Can we get a little? What's the new journey about, Spirit? Oh well, it looks like you want to start including in relationships. You definitely don't want to go on like the dating ringer. Um, it's like you're like, I have one or two dates, and one of those two people, like, I hope are it. So it kind of looks like you're a little confused about how to go about allowing in like the happy family life. Um, simply because it kind of looks like it feels like you've been doing everything you've been told to do. Get your money right, develop hobbies. So you did all that, but now you're at a place where you're like, wait, all this stuff I did when I was single takes a lot to maintain and manage. Like, where's the room for the partner? So you're just like a little confused how to go about it. And whether or not it's about allowing in a partner or not, the 10 of Earth card is just that happy home contented life. So whatever part you're missing in that happy home contented life, that's the new journey you're starting. And I think it has to be the actual like partner, because like your money's fine. Um, but yeah, okay, that's what your journey is. In terms of the right now moment, well, you got the right now moment. I just think, Cancer, that you kind of thought that it was all gonna roll out and like be good and be okay, and like that it was just supposed to kind of like happen. You like all those people who say like, I wasn't looking when I found them. I wasn't even looking. It wasn't even on my radar. I was just, going out having fun. So there's a little bit of you who's like, wait, like I researched it. I followed the best advice. It was just supposed to happen. Um, so it just looks like there's a little bit of like, you're ready to take action, but it's just like a challenging start. And it's all, I don't think that there was solid rejection, but it does kind of look like you kind of thought something would start. And I don't see like straight up rejection, but it's just like it's just as if you thought like you had a plan for how it should look like the unfoldment of it. And it hit here, it's like, okay, let's not like now go on the date. Let's now turn on the romance switch. And the other person just didn't have as like warm as a reception. That's interesting. So in your near future, you got the judgment card. So I do think you're recognizing that whoever this current person is, it might be a current job too. Whatever the current thing is, you are kind of starting to recognize that you need to go in a new direction, that that's not going to like be it. And I think there's some like sadness and disappointment there for sure. Um, but you're just kind of the way that whatever unfolded, you're just like, okay, that's not the path. I thought that was going to be the path. I thought that was going to be an option, but that's not the path. It is kind of making you fondly look back at someone. I don't want to say fondly look back at someone, but kind of like maybe I should have given that more of a chance, more of an opportunity. Maybe I should try to renew that. Give us some more information though. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, that's details, but not helpful. Like the right now, the advice would be to be like be willing to be a little more playful. Recognize that like other people in your life is about playful connection, upliftment, fun people to do fun things with. And it's like just be willing to be a little more playful in your communication. Okay, in terms of that second chance, at the person that you're looking back on, I think you're just really starting to realize how much emotional fulfillment that person gave you. I think it was like their desire for you, number one. And number two, it was a very emotionally fulfilling, satisfying relationship that I think you're now just realizing. It's not that you want to give it a second chance. You're just now realizing that like that was like a good, beautiful connection. So I think you're just kind of starting to move away from like what everyone else is telling you need to do for this new start, which I'm just assuming is like allowing in a lover. Um, and you're because wait a second, every like stock standard advice said not that person, but that was the most emotionally fulfilling relationship I've ever had. So you're kind of just starting to like step out on your own and take your own advice for what you think you need to do. I can tell you once you kind of do that and go, excuse me, this is about my life partner, this is about my life. Now you got the page of fire. So that is a little bit more like passionate communication, a little bit more clear, a little bit more cutting. So it's going to be like, nope, I'm going to take this bit of information from dating advice. I'm going to leave the rest and I'm going to move forward. And this is how I want to move forward. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, well, your personal power this month is to like get out of your own way. It like it's like you've done the research. You know what you need to do. You know what advice is good to take with you as you move forward and what advice and just like to leave some behind. And it's like get into action. And okay, this is a little slice of humble pie, Cancer. There's like a tiny bit of you thinking that you're better than you actually are. I don't sorry. How it like think of it this way, like you have a job description. You put the job description together and you're like, "Nope, we are Google. We get exactly what we want out of our candidates." But that's not really the way it works. That list of like what you want in a candidate is your here's our ideal. And then you meet your candidates. And it's like, okay, of all of them, here's their strengths, here's their weaknesses. Which one do we think will do the best job and fit in the best? Um, so you can keep holding out, but like your options aren't going to get any better. Sorry, Cancer. Okay, in terms of outside influences, yeah, outside influences are just like take time to rest, think before, don't rush into decisions. And like, honestly, if this is a love situation for you, I'm kind of like, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of those people who are in a marriage and they're like, Take time for yourself. Love yourself first. I didn't do that enough and now it's too late. It's like, well, like, shut up, Sally. You're in a relationship and I've been taking your advice for like, 10 years. So everyone's just like, take it, like, they're just like, take a break, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. Um, like, it's okay for you to want to be an action cancer. Like, I feel like a lot of this read is like, it's okay to want whatever it is you want. And it's okay to be in action to get it and to make it happen. I think you just need permission to like take more action to make it happen. And if get it from me, I give you permission to take action to go get what it is you want into your life. Okay, in terms of your hopes or fears, well, you're starting to feel hopeful about making it happen. And I think it's as you're siphoning through the good advice that you've gotten for this next journey from what hasn't worked out, you're really kind of like, I'll say, coming into your own to like move forward powerfully. This is an interesting read, Cancer. Give me a comment below. Okay, your outcome is the Six of Air. The Six of Air is like an ending, and it's where, excuse me, Cancer. It's like that you're leaving something bad behind, and you're going forward. But it is the once you start moving forward, it starts to get better, and it's like a slowly starts to get better. So it's not like the 180 overnight, bam, something good's in your life. But it's as you just kind of embrace, hey, I did things that way. I did the first third of my life. I got my finances in order. I followed everyone else's advice on dating. But now that I'm entering the second third of my life, like I have the solid foundation of finances, and here's the good advice. Here's the advice I'm going to chuck. Here's my approach. Like that's when things are going to skyrocket and like go well for you, Cancer. So it does kind of seem like you're just leaving a murky area behind, but you've developed your confidence and you're moving forward. So congratulations, Cancer. Hope it helped. Don't forget about the free meditation down below. Lots of love. Bye.